Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War raid stream, week 15, day 1. And this week we are stuck doing raids in Wild Plains, which is not the best, not the worst. We got ourselves a good, decent raid troop at least to go along with it. And of course we have Ketris, so earlier on that's going to be pretty solid for killing everything out. So yeah, that's pretty much the game plan for that. I do have an orb here, and I didn't bother claiming anything else. I wanted to save it for now to see what we would end up getting. This is the orb from Bounty Hunter, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So let's see what we end up getting from there, and we get ourselves a useless orange, and we can just claim everything else. I believe it's mainly just guild tasks and legendary tasks, and a mix of all that. So decent enough. Wow, that's a lot of drops. I don't normally click the claim all button when we have that many. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything right there. It's a lot of resources. But anyways, that's all that. And yeah, let's get on to raids. Obviously got a long ways to go. Barely even started into it. I'm still using the, what's his name? Also, is someone going for leaderboard? Oh, okay. That would explain why we're already done. He did mention he was going for a leaderboard. I didn't realize he meant this leaderboard. But yeah, he was serious. He's going for leaderboard. Well, we're done. We're done with raids. No, just kidding. We'll do our battles, but or at least today and probably tomorrow. But by Wednesday, we might already be done. Yeah, he's going for first place on leaderboard, and it seems like he might make it. There's only 2 people contesting it right now. At worst, he'll make second. But yeah, that would explain why we're almost done already. I was wondering why that was so high earlier. I was peeking at it earlier. It was like, oh wait, we're already at 8. How are we already at 8? And then it's like now nearly done with 9. It's yeah, it's a lot of battles. But anyways, we're still using this. Mountain Crusher, Earthcaller, Ketris, and Sunweaver. I'm probably going to switch into Earth's Fury. I know some people don't have Earth's Fury, but I guess you could technically use Mang later as well. But yeah, for now, this seems to be everything that we need to get done. Rush Mountain Crusher. That gives Earthcaller. Kill Zugov with Earthcaller. Then Ketris wipes out the other 3. And Sunweaver is mainly just is here to be here. We could use Soothsayer too. I'm just doing that so we cover every color other than purple. It just allows us to cover yellow as well. So that reminds me, there is not a good viable purple in this kingdom. I think that's the biggest thing that this kingdom's missing right now. We have Skelerus, and that's it. The only purple in this entire kingdom, and it doubles skulls. It's not even a good one. If we actually did get another, or yeah, a good purple in here, I feel like this kingdom could go a lot further. But unfortunately, we don't. That we need better board control than Soothsayer. Soothsayer is nice, but it's not enough for just all the mana accumulation for this kingdom. Of course, the weapon has it too. So I guess depending on the coloration of future stuff, maybe that weapon can close that gap. But at the moment, this kingdom's still a little bit clunky as far as its synergy with itself. There's a lot of troops that have a lot of synergy outside of itself, like Soothsayer with everything and Ketris with a lot of stuff. But within their own kingdom, it's pretty bad, the synergy that they have, or lack thereof. Anyways, let's get on with it. Hello, everyone. Hope all of you have been having a good week so far. Hello, Rostlebone. Hello, William. Hello, Nick DeCrell. Hello, Exile. Hello, Motown. Hello, Mr. Jesse. And hello, everyone else. Welcome. Why not Yasmin's Pride, since you're using 2 troops whose healths add to damage? We could. Doesn't that block their color quite a bit, though? It's brown and green, which is blocking them pretty heavily. Of course, this does too, but Mountain Crusher accumulates this mana, so even though it's blocking us, it's not technically blocking us, since it's generating more mana than it's really blocking. But the other weapon will just almost entirely block. The only thing it wouldn't block is blue on him and red on him. And that would also get rid of any mana accumulation, unless we put Soothsayer there, but then we would only have the 1 cast. It would be stronger, but we wouldn't have as much mana at all. We could try it, though. We'd have to wait till later on, though. These lower level raids definitely don't need them. We can pretty much just do 1 shot of our ability into 1 shot Ketris, and that's all we need. Don't really need much. At least until we get a little bit further anyways. Hey, let me go double check. Yeah, I haven't actually checked since the stream started. Do we only have 1 stream, or is it still trying to stream 2? Let's see. View channel. Let's see, 2 streams or 1? Okay, good. No! Wait. What? Oh, no, no. Wait. Huh. Is it still showing 2? It's showing 2, but it's showing 2 with the exact same viewers count. But why is it still showing 2? Oh no, we might still have a problem of the double stream thing. Does anyone else see 2 streams? Let's see. Yeah, that's still 2. Huh, let's do, here's a good way to check as well. Let's search Gems of War on YouTube and see if 2 pop up. No, it's only showing 1. So that's good. Let me click refresh again. That's weird. Why is my page showing 2 then? I'll check after the fact and see if it's actually trying to save 2 again. Thought I fixed it. Oh, we'll find out. Might be some kind of other problem. But anyways, let's worry about that later. Let's go and take our yellow there, take our browns. Grab our brown again so we get Mountain Crusher. We don't actually have half mana start for this, which is a little bit annoying. But we need a leveling, so we might as well keep it. Alright, we'll move that over, take ourselves a hit. We'll do it right there, just clear those 3, and now we just get this guy's mana up, and that will be matched. And I don't even think we need to move anything. Actually, yeah, we'll go for that, why not? Do that, take our blue over, and then we just one-shot hit him for that. Yeah, Pride does sound like a good idea. We're just at too low of a level range for it to be worth it. We don't even need the boost ratio to one-shot with Ketris. We got a Valraven, and it's not blocked either, so I do have to be careful with the yellow on this board. Though then again, do we really have to be careful? Because I could do 0 battles and we're already done with the event. Let's see, we'll go throw this onto Zugoff, then we'll take our brown. Actually, I'm gonna take the brown first. He'll take yellow. Okay, that's not how I thought he would take yellow, but he did get yellow. So we'll do that, kill that. Oh, I should have Mountain Crushed first. Now he's blocking my green for Ketris. It could have probably been full mana. Now we'll just take a red there, and that should be the wipe. 1 HP, and it kills our hero. Luckily, that has no effect on our score whatsoever. Not in this game mode anyways. Oh, so hello, Julio. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, Danny. Hope all of you been doing well. Alright, we'll take a red over. Grab a red to that yellow. Let me just catch us right in the middle. Yeah, we'll go for it. Do that right there. Grab another skull. Stick the green over. Grab the red to the blues. Grab the other brown, and then we just kill it with the raid boss, or raid counter boss, whatever the thing is. Raid troop counter boss thing. Oh no, what do we call these things? Actually, do they have a proper name in this game? I think they do. God Slayer is what they're technically called. Who has ever bothered calling them that? That is technically what they're called. It's kind of like the whole scatter damage thing. Like, no one calls it scatter damage, everyone still calls it split damage. Mainly because half the game calls it scatter and half the game calls it split, and they started calling it split initially. So everyone just calls it split for the most part. We just one-shot the raid boss, and anything kills him. So much so, I could almost just throw Ketris at it. Actually, how much damage is that if we did it? Not enough. But then we just kill it with that overkill. Hello, Captain! Welcome! So we'll have a redeem code in a little bit. Probably after a few more battles of these. And then we'll go do some delves. And of course we have all day of delves tomorrow with the Sea of Sorrows. And we should be getting a pretty decent amount of shards then. Oh wait, no, never mind. I forgot, we spent all of our shards. I'm currently upgrading White Helm, I believe, to max. By White Helm, I mean Hall of Guardians. Instead of using a small blue orb, I'm just throwing a bunch of shards into it. Doesn't really matter too much because we mainly just need the treasure anyways. So it's fine if we extend into that. Okay, let's throw that to the middle there. Get another destroy everything. Okay, and then we use Tetris. Not gonna be enough to kill though because they're not next to each other, but oh well. Throw that at you, and throw the other one at him. There we go. Let's see. Actually, since we're already here, let's go grab all the rewards up to Portal 8. That should be, yeah, 2 orbs, a vault key, and a bunch of other junk. So let's go open that. Come on, blue and purple. Ooh, why couldn't these be major orbs? Did it screenshot? There we go. That was a delayed screenshot, but yeah, double blue. Could you imagine if we double blued major orbs? That'd be so insanely lucky. But that's still really nice. I just wish they were majors, but still better getting them than none. Actually, we have a pretty decent amount of minor blues now. I think we're up to almost 40. I think we're sitting at like 36, 37 now or something. I should probably go check after this battle. That's a pretty decent amount. Though if we want to craft those into major orbs, then yeah, that's going to destroy our entire stack. But I believe with how many orbs, small orbs we have now, if I really, really, really wanted to, which I probably will never do, but if I wanted to, I think we are exactly 1 power orb away from crafting Zugoth. I'm pretty sure I won't do that because I definitely want to keep the smaller orbs. But if we were to convert it, I'm pretty sure we only need 3 more major blues until we have it. Or a lot of smaller blues to make them into majors. Okay, that's gonna die to Death Mark. I feel like that's gonna be a reoccurring theme. Though then again, if we're using Titan, that can't actually happen because Titan has immune to Death Mark. One of the many things that Titan does amazingly well. On the long list of insanely good things Titan does, he has immunity to Death Mark, as well as several other immunities. Okay, I came to check something and I already forgot what it was. Oh yeah, how many power orbs do I currently have? So to do that, we need to go into Soul Forge. Also, as I mentioned in the previous video, Ferrous Ra is craftable this week. So if you want a Ferrous Ra, he's available. One of the best things in the entire game to craft, due to him being the best soul farmer in the game, by a very, very large margin. So highly advise getting him if you don't already have him, if you can afford him. But anyways, that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is, how many power orbs do we have? So we can currently craft 2. You know what, I should have done it the other way around. So this takes 4. You require 3. So to do this inverse, we need to go under, where is it? Go under, not there. Go under collection, and then just add every 12 is 1 under here. So that means, right? Because you would need 4 for 1, and you would need 3 of those. So yes, you would need every 12. So you add 4 there. Well, every 12, that would be 48. Right? That's math. Yeah, that's math. So that would be 4 of them. 5, 6. Almost 7. Never mind. We're actually, we are 3 small blues away from 7. So we're actually a little bit less than 7, not a little bit over. We're exact. We're 3 blues, small blues short of 7 power orbs. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, we're almost there. If we really wanted to convert them all over. We'll get there eventually. You're thinking about crafting Queen Aurora. She is really good. I use her mainly for Guild Wars, but she's also applicable in Delves, Tower of Doom, and basically anywhere where you're restricted to a single color. Her main gimmick is she has +1 link to every color, and that is generally the whole reason why you bother using her. She's essentially the defensive version of what's his name? Of the Possessed King. Basically the defense version of that. Though I personally prefer her over the Possessed King. I'm actually gonna give this to Hero, I think. Oh no, never mind. I lied. We'll just take that skull. Hello, Goober! Welcome! And hello, Demon or Angel. Welcome as well. You can craft 7 power orbs, but can't pull the trigger. Just seems like a waste. Yeah, I know. It does seem like a waste to me, too. The only thing that's going to make me somewhat tempted is once Karkaroth finally reaches 10+ stars. Because then not owning a Zugoff is 1 whole star level. That's the only time wherein it's going to finally be somewhat worth it for me. Like when I would actually consider to craft it. But everything prior to that, I ideally will never convert any of my smaller blues into bigger ones. Unless that happens. And even if that happened, I'd still be hesitant to convert them over, just because it loses a lot of value. Just to craft a useless mythic. And there we go, dead. I don't know why I keep blocking. I'm pretty sure our solo battles will not get us there. Unless he's grinding leaderboard right now, we are not moving closer to that goal. Or at least not close enough to get it tonight. We'll probably have that one tomorrow and the big reward by like Thursday or something. What else we need to move around? Let's grab like a brown or something. So we'll grab that, get a Mountain Crusher down, grab all the purples we need. Yeah, we'll explode everything. So we'll get all that, grab those browns, get our, how do I want to do this? You know what, I'm actually going to buff this. It's going to be way more than enough to one-shot you. And then we throw Tetris into another Mountain Crusher. I should start throwing that at first slot or something. Because now it keeps making a hole where we can't kill them with Tetris. If they were right next to each other, we'd be able to kill them. If I would have hit first or third there. But since I didn't, we're going to have to double cast or find a skull or something. There we go, that works. Yeah, I'll start casting it, I guess, on last slot. Since first slot will already be hit some with skulls. Yeah, what do we take here? I guess just grab some browns. That would normally be full mana, but we don't have the hero class set. He denies all the greens. That's fine. Grab a little bit of purple there. Grab a... I don't know, what do I want here? I guess I'll grab some yellow. I guess give mana to whatever I want. In this case, I guess it's hero, just so we get all the browns we need. The board exploded everywhere. Before I do, grab the blues that are just sitting there. Grab the purple. Get the last little bit of our mana. Explode it all. Okay. I'll throw a Ketris down. I know what I just said earlier, but I think I am still throwing it on first slot. Just because it would have killed the other one. If it didn't kill it, then it would have mattered to do it the other way around, but it got the kill, so it's fine. And now we just throw a single target into Ketris, and that should be way more than enough damage. Oh, I could even just taken that skull with how much attack we have. And we got a gigantic boost off the, what's it called? The Sunweaver. Sunweaver is generally a troop that's never used. The only time you ever really bring it out is when you're restricted to either Tauruses, Undead, or Wild Plains. That's like the only time you ever bother using that thing. It's okay in early game, but once you get this late in the game, there's so many things that can boost your stats or give you more mana better than that. But we don't really have too many other options here, so that's what we use. Okay, we can take a blue to the red. That doesn't give us any browns anywhere, though, but we'll go for that for now. We end up getting our extra turn off the top there. Yeah, we'll grab that blue. He'll hit us with Skull Tap. It's fine. Grab the yellow over into extra turn. See if we can get the poke right onto his last slot there. And we can throw Ketris into a... okay, so here... I'll do it on first slot, because he has so much durability. Then we'll do it on last slot. Get this die off of pretty much anything we do. Even just the explosions, which should naturally kill him over time. And now we throw Ketris on last, and then he dies too, just looking at him. Okay. And now we just need a skull. There we go. Hello, Haley. Hello, Steve. Welcome. Hey, we got our arcane for that as well. Nice. If you have any of you need cheaper teams, just go into Earth's Fury or Mang. Easiest way to do this. Also, just building into any good brown weapon into Earth Caller and Double Soothsayer is going to be pretty effective and cheap to do this as well. And alternatively, if you have Yasmin's Pride, you could just do that to boost ratio Ketris or Earth Caller, or both. And we'll probably be switching to that in the very late ones, though I'm not sure if we'll even really need to too much, since someone did go for a leaderboard in the guild. That might be a little bit overkill if I bother doing that. Actually, after tomorrow night, we'll probably be done with the game mode. But that will give more time to go do factions and other stuff. Actually, tomorrow I'll probably just do factions and not do raids. I'll still cover it if anyone needs. But, and then just get it all done on Wednesday. Or whatever is left of it. And then we'll have the rest of the week to just do other stuff with it. Which is good, because this weekend we have the new hero class, so that means with that time we could go actually level the new hero class manually for once. Which is something I've been neglecting to do for like the last 4 hero classes or so. It's been a while since I bothered like really grinding out the hero classes. It's because they take forever. But if you don't start, they're not going to get any further. Gotta start somewhere with them. Double Morthanes will, really? That actually is an okay mana drain. You don't really ever use it too much, but it's pretty good against things that have high mana cost. Since it can basically just keep perpetually draining. Oh, we got this up. This should still one-shot the boss. It's really high up there in damage. Yeah, 250. What did I calculate it out to be earlier? Actually, let's go get the exact value right now. What is the exact value of this? I should have probably found that out for the video earlier. But then again, I guess it wouldn't have helped much because most people's stats would be lower than this. But let's see, what's his current stats? 98 plus 52 plus 48 equals, divided by 3, equals 66 plus 33. Wait, why did I need to do that in a calculator? That's pretty obvious. It's 99. Yeah, 99 damage. And times that by 5, and we're up to 495 damage. He almost hits 500. That is insane. Yeah, he's not going to stop one-shotting anytime soon with 495 as his damage output. That is really high. Oh, no! Speaking about being good against high mana cost troops. Okay, I need to kill it for that. There we go. That's what you get. Actually, that guy should have pretty solid base damage, too. 99. That's enough to kill. We can just do that. Boom, dead. Or, not boom, dead, but boom, hit. It would have been dead if we hit the other one. What about using Chief Stronghorn to pull Zugov to front? You could. It would allow you to hit skulls on it if you wanted to. I guess if you really, really wanted to as well, you could use Earthcaller in first slot and then do that. I don't know how you're going to be able to feed the other thing mana quick enough, though. But, yeah, you would actually be able to utilize the 5x skull damage. Though he already has such a gigantic boost ratio off his ability, I don't really see why that's going to be needed, though. We're currently sitting on 495 damage. This thing at level 250 is probably still going to die to one-shot. That is how far our one-shot capability is going to go. Well, maybe not that far, but about till like level 230 or something. Something pretty high. Let's see. Summer's around... Yeah, you'd pretty much be at leaderboard by the time you'd reach it. Probably around about 230 or so, like 235 is the last point around that area where we would stop actually hitting it. And we're not going to get anywhere even close to the leaderboard with how much we have. So I think almost this entire duration we're going to be able to one-shot Zugov with how high the stats are. Due to how good his boost ratio is. So we don't really need something to assist into it. I guess maybe if your stats are a bit lower, you might at one point. But even then, you'd still be able to get pretty far without needing a combo to kill it out. You just cast it once and dead. Okay, he just hits the entangle thing there. We'll grab a green and then just kill it out, since it's easily going to die in one hit. Grab, do we want that skull? Not really. Just grab some browns. Get a little bit of everything. Oh, he's blocking my green. I mean, yeah, he's blocking my green. Brown, where are you? No good way to try to take it. Guess we'll just take a red for now. And have a skull, all good. Take another red and try going into yellows. Yeah, I guess we get his mana back up again. It's still pretty high hit. We'll throw Catrus there, a little bit of a weird location, but it does get the kill. And then we just kill that out and then skull him once and dead. You just attained level 1, 2, 3, 4 in 1,224 days. Very nice. Too bad that wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to not gain a single level in 10 days. Go. That'd actually be really hard to do. But that'd be really funny if you had level 1,234 after 1,234 days. Oh yeah, let me go to dungeons real quick before I forget. I keep seeing it in that menu and then keep not doing it. What do I need? Let's just go key team, I guess. Should be fine. Hello, Baktron! Welcome. Yeah, we'll do another raid battle or two. Give out a code and then head over to Delves probably for the rest of the time. Just to get done daily Delves because we still have those to do, of course. I believe I delayed my last one yesterday too. I forget if I did or not. Pretty sure I did. So that means we have 4 to do today. Okay, I'll throw a key down. And skull's enough, right? Yeah, it is. Let's do that. Kill it a bit quicker than having to throw a key again. Alright, let's destroy everything. Get another destroy, move that. Go for it again. Another key. Go for another egg. And dead. Then we'll take the final one. Yep. Wrong side. Wait, does that not get green screened? That's weird. Oh, it does. It just needs to be closer. I was gonna say, most green things do. Not everything that's green does get green screen though. Especially if you actually adjust your green screen to not specifically do it for specific green. But most greens do. But there are some greens that, depending on how you set up the green screen, actually won't get green screened on a green screen. It's always funny when something is super green because it looks like I'm either drinking like a black cup or a invisible cup like this. The invisible cup. Okay, anyways, let's go do another raid or two. We're definitely not reaching tier 9 today though. Let's go until we find another Valraven. I say that and it's probably gonna be like 5 hours till we find a Valraven. But we'll go until we find another Valraven. Then we'll hand out a code. Okay, let's grab this browns because there's barely any brown on this board for whatever reason. I guess Red Storm is kind of contributing to that. Hello, Brian. Welcome. Oh, I didn't take the browns. Fail. I should have. And we didn't even get the surge too. How awful. Oh, grab that. Grab that. Throw Catchers down. Do I buff hero? I guess I buff hero. It'll give us more mana accumulation for everything. So we do that. I'm gonna throw this off by 1. Oh wow. Doesn't even kill him. That's an issue. That's a bit of an issue. I think the best way here is just ignore everything, go for Ketris, and yeah, just kill him with Ketris. And that should kill him off the middle, and if not, that's easily kill range. Hello, Devik. Welcome. I'm never going to try pronouncing that first name. Let's see. Yeah, I couldn't guess that in like 20 tries. Wait, actually, maybe I can. Sridgen? Sridgen. That's probably going to be my best guess. Sridgen. Alright, we'll take the purple. Grab a green there. Get a hit on that. What else do we need? Can we get a blue drop? Well, actually, let's take that for now. Is double brown worth it? Yes, because we get red out of it. Gives us Ketris. I can go for the hit again, but we already found out from the previous battle that's no longer enough damage. So it does look like we're starting to slowly need Yasmin. Because we are getting to the point where Ketris doesn't kill things now. Which is a slight issue. It's not exactly making us lose, but it's making the battle go slightly slower. I'll move that over. That I'll just leave there for now. Throw that right in the middle. And then we just throw it a single target, and that pretty much brings it to kill range and does. So where's that Valraven? There's the Valraven. Yeah, we could just Sunweaver it once, but then we have to waste our whole turn to Sunweaver. And if it already has full mana, there's no point in Sunweavering it. Well, I guess we could, but we're really wasting the ability then. Or at least the potential of the ability. So you do have to be careful. That Valraven needs to not escape. That'd be great. We'll take that brown over. He will grab yellow. Oh, never mind. He's blocked on yellow. That's fine. So I'm actually going to throw Ketris directly at it. I don't think we even need a buff for it. That should be enough to kill it. Okay, I lied. I should probably... You know what? He's blocked by yellow. It should be fine. I'll throw this at last slot. We'll Mountain Crusher. Then we'll feed Ketris. And just throw it in the middle again, because that'll kill everything except for the one. So I don't want to kill him, actually, with a skull. Okay, well, that happens. Well, luckily we have Ketris, just because it would have given Valraven mana. Luckily he didn't get it, and that is that. But anyways, we'll leave that there for now. But yeah, I think we will be switching into Yasmin for Wednesday when we go back to these. It's probably going to be Titan as Yasmin's Pride, into Earth's Caller, Ketris Sunweaver. Basically a team we're using now, just different weapon, different hero class. But obviously for all of these you should be using Titan, unless you're leveling something else like we are right now. But anyways, let's go and hand out a code, and then go head over to Delves. Start getting those in there. And I do want to do all 4 of them today, or however many we have left. I don't want to delay any till tomorrow, because we're going to have plenty to do tomorrow since it's the event. We're going to have way more than enough. We'll have our normal amount plus like a dozen other to do, if not more. Though they are quicker since they're lower level. Anyways, let me mark that down so we know we used it. Put it over here so we know it works. Does it work? The answer is yes. Okay. So we'll go put that right over there, put that in the title, copy the whole thing, copy. And then just paste that over into our chat right here. But there you guys go. Yeah, Earth Killer, the raid troop they added this week is by far the strongest raid troop they have ever added. It is insanely good. It's good enough that you could almost even use it outside the event if you really, really wanted to. Wouldn't really advise it because there's better stuff than it, but it's not horrible outside the event. But in the event, it's just absurd. Ours is doing 495 damage to Zugoff, which is around level 240, I believe, is how far it would be able to one-shot Zugoff. Even then, you'd easily be able to just do some small damage off of Ketris or something else to lower it down, even if it wasn't exactly one-shotting. But anyways, guys, there's the code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section, or simply go click that link. Your invite code is found underneath the setting menu, same place as always. The redeem code is just copy-paste it from chat or type it out, though I'd highly advise just copy-pasting it since it's just random numbers and letters. Actually, it's just random letters. That's weird. This one doesn't have a single number in it. And, yeah, it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. That being said, let me go check my tasks. Do we have anything interesting today? Probably not. I still haven't done that combo yet. Let's see. That's not worth it either. But I probably should go do that human one soon. It's actually pretty decent value. We get 10 gems and 2 gem keys. I've just been keeping them there without ever bothering to do them. But anyways, off to Warrens. How many battles do we have? Is that 3 or 4? Oh, we do have 4. Yeah, we have 4 delves. I did delay the one from yesterday. I thought I did. But, yep, got a bunch of delves to do then. And I do want to make sure we cleared them all out. Oh, did we actually have 5 on a leaderboard this week? Wow, no wonder why we're so high. I know we have someone going for first. I didn't realize we had that many people actually on leaderboard, though. That's insane. It's way above average. I wouldn't really advise that many people going for it at once, though. Really, even just in general, raid and invasion leaderboards, I don't know. I personally don't feel like it's worth going that far with them. But then again, I guess you don't really need to go too much further. If you're already going to, like, let's say tier 6, you're pretty much already almost on leaderboard. And I think it's only, what, 200 gems to go for the other pack? Or is it 500? Actually, it might be 500. I don't know why. Yeah, it is raised in invasions. The final pack costs 500. I don't know why it's so much more expensive. All the other game modes only have it for 200 to get the extra battles. But I guess it's because it drops a lot of troops. As, like, actually, I think that's where most of the cost actually comes from. Let me double check. Guild, raid boss. Yeah, it is 500, but you get 25 kingdom troops, which is why it's so expensive. You still get the 20 raid battles and all that, but the main cost is coming from 25 kingdom troops. But I don't know, that still seems kind of pricey for 25 kingdom troops. They're basically like, they're not even like a glory key. They're like whatever the guild key is when it's at 10,000 is basically what I believe those drops are. So it can drop any rarity in the game, all the way from common to mythic. So this could drop you a Ketris, though it could also drop you the useless goat that came out this week. That's how wide this drop table is, as far as things that can come from it. But yeah, that's where the main cost of this actually comes from. Anyways, yeah, I always stop at, if you ever wonder what I end up going up to, these days I've just been doing tier 4, and then I use a small blue orb to get it to mythic. And I've been doing that in order to get it up. Also, I forgot to mention in the video earlier this morning, but it is possible to 11-star... where'd it go? I mentioned it yesterday, but not today. But, yeah. It is possible to 11-star this kingdom now to get an additional attack, which is quite amazing. This is the first attack kingdom to ever reach 10+ stars. We currently don't have any magic kingdoms, but I'm pretty sure we'll have one soon. Probably Darkstone will be the first. But, yeah, first attack kingdom. And it is... Excuse me, possible to 11-star this. I currently don't because we need 3 more Cloud Stalkers, and oddly enough, a lot more Midge Swarms. We need a absurd amount more copies, more Midge Swarms. I don't know when I'm going to bother getting them, but I'm not going to waste going out of my way for it. Maybe if we were to get this to Legendary, I might consider using a blue orb on it, but even then, it still seems kind of like a waste. The only thing we get is, I think, higher Tribute Reward. It's not even Tribute Chance. Yeah, it's not even Tribute Chance. So, I don't know, it just doesn't really seem that worth it. For how little bit of resource gain we'd get from it, it's not really worth it. If it was Tribute Chance, I would slightly consider it a bit more. But it's only Tribute Rewards, and I believe it only goes to 11, not 12. I think you need 21 troops for 12, and this troop kingdom only has exactly 20. I believe it's exactly 20, let me double check. 8, 16, exactly 20, yeah. So, it is only 11-star. Is the max it can get to. Because 12-star would require 21, which it doesn't have. So yeah, we'll just leave it at 10-star. That's going to be weird. It's going to be our only 10-star kingdom, and it's probably going to stay like that for a while until we do another key opening. And even then, isn't Midge Swarm a rare? So until we open Glory Keys, we're not going to bother getting any more Midge Swarms. That are gold keys. I don't know when I'm bothering to throw these gold keys. Gosh, we have so many right now. I know some people probably have over 100,000, but still, that's still a pretty decent stack. Yeah, I don't know when I want to throw that. Because I know the second I actually throw it, they're going to announce a new kingdom in like a few months later or something. It's going to happen. Almost guaranteed. The second I throw down my gold key stash, a new kingdom will come almost immediately after. But anyways, we got a lot of Underworld to do, so let's keep going on that. Actually, I only did 1 battle so far, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, let's continue. Oh no, 1.2. Wow, you know what? We've been getting really lucky not getting 1.2s in this delve. This, I think, is the first time ever we actually have to go take the top path first, just because the bottom area is just so bad. Because they gave us that 1.2. Yeah, we got really, really lucky. Pretty sure that's the first 1.2 we've even gotten for this delve. Or definitely not that many. Which is strange, because I feel like I always get it so many times in every other delve. Maybe it has a different percent chance of actually appearing. I just assumed they made them all equal chance. But maybe some rooms do have priority over others in specific delves. Which would explain why there's so many bullet teams in Hall of Guardians compared to anywhere else. I don't know why, but that delve just feels like it has a bullet team every single battle. It is also because it has 3 tier 4 rooms, which could be contributing to it. But still, it feels like it gets it way more than any other delve. Or statistically it will due to having 3, but even if you only counted like one specific room, like just the middle room, still feels like that specific room would still have more bullets than any other. Yeah, it is pretty annoying to have to mythic things. Especially since you have to give up blue orbs if you ever want to do it. And blue orbs are, of course, still hard to come by. Even if we get every orb that's ever available to us, they're still pretty hard to come by. Just because of drop rate of them.
Mana surge.
What do we take here? Grabbing a furnace. Get another Grigolfa in there. Throw in a furnace down. Grab a Grigolfa. Go for a Mercy. Just destroy everything. Does High King Iron Gut not remove barrier from its devourers anymore? I haven't actually tested since this version. I assume it still does. Though the fact that it even was in the first place did seem strange. Because based on its abilities text, it shouldn't have been removing barrier. So maybe they fixed it to not be able to remove barrier anymore. I'm not sure, as I haven't actually been messing with them. Okay, I'm gonna save that treasure room for last. Just because we don't need to go by multiplier order. We just do resource order since this isn't an event. Tomorrow we'll need to make sure we always go multiplier order, but for this it doesn't really matter. Now, where's all of our good moves? We need mana and it's nowhere to be found. Okay, we'll get a Grigolfa down. Grab a Mercy in there. What else? Grab purple there. Go for a blue to green. Wait, I don't even need that mana. Go for a brown. Get another Mercy. Grab that red there. Do you buy a third Fairish Ra? No. Generally, you do not need a third Fairish Ra. You can technically run a 3 Fairish Ra team, but the effective rate of 2 Fairish Ras and 3 Fairish Ras are so similar that it's really not worth it if you still need a lot of other mythics. So I would advise against it for the most part. It is technically okay to have a third one, it's just not really that needed. There's a very small difference between Dragon Soul, double Fairish Ra, Umbra Wolf than there is Dragon Soul, triple Umbra Wolf, or Valkyrie, triple Umbra Wolf. I mean, Valkyrie, triple Fairish Ra, I mean. You're not sure what mythic to buy? Well, get Infernus, get Ketris, get Wordbreaker, get Megavore, possibly even 2 Megavores. So one of these days is probably enough. Get Weaver, get Queen Aurora, get Guard's Avatar, and all the other ones that are needed for 10-star kingdoms. The current list of ones needed for 10-star kingdoms are Champion of Anu, Guard's Avatar, with Guard's Avatar being the most relevant one, Ketris the Bull, which is also even more relevant. Not only is it a really good troop, but it's also now needed for an attack bonus off of Wild Plains. Storm Shield, which is pretty useless, but it is needed for 1 HP off of Stormheim. And I feel like I'm forgetting one. Am I saving orbs for boss? Yes, I'm saving my orbs for Zugoff eventually. Or at least that is the plan currently, kind of. I don't know when I'll be throwing it down, but like once we actually have enough to craft Zugoff, I don't know if I'm actually going to bother crafting Zugoff. But that is currently what our orb stack is working towards, is possibly crafting Zugoff. Let me go double check that. But yeah, there's like 5 mythics that you need specifically just for kingdom upgrading that are somewhat relevant in late game, even though some of them are useless. But it is the main 2 is Guard's Avatar and Ketris. Ketris you need for 1 attack bonus, plus it's a really good troop. Out of every single kingdom that can currently reach 10 star, the mythic for Wild Plains is the best. So yeah, there's Ketris. There's White Helm, which requires Guard's Avatar. This has the best tribute kingdom, so definitely nice getting that. Storm Shield is pretty weak, but is required to get Stormheim upgraded, which is an HP value. Pan's Veil has Wild Queen, which is kind of weak, but it might have a purpose in the future. But that's needed to get an HP off of that kingdom. And Sword's Edge, which needs Champion of Anu, which is for an armor. It's probably one of the more irrelevant ones. That's still nice to have. And then there's Pride Lands, which I actually can't remember the mythic from Pride Lands. I actually forget off the top of my head. But that's needed for a... Oh, wait, never mind. We already had an attack kingdom. Sorry, I lied. We already have attack kingdom. Well, that's the second attack kingdom, then. I forgot Pride Lands is attack. Wait, what on... Oh, yeah, Ubistet. Oh, yeah, this is a pretty nice one to have, too. How could I forget about Ubistet? He's kind of gotten a little bit more irrelevant, but he's still really good for delves and stuff. Not really Tower of Doom, but mainly just delves. Particularly for cleaning up Dragon's Eyes and stuff like that. But, yeah, so I guess that's 3 kingdoms that are kind of relevant then. Pride Lands, because it's Ubistet, and because it's attack. Wild Plains, because it's Ketris, which is good, and it's an attack. And White Helm, because it's the best tribute kingdom, and Guard's Avatar isn't horrible. Yeah, Guard's Avatar, Ubistet, and Ketris then. All 3 of them are okay mythics, and in some cases even decent mythics. And they're all used for a really good kingdom to get it to a high star level. So those are some to consider if you needed other things, if you already have a lot of mythics. But anyways, let's go back to Underworld and keep grinding that up. Still got a little bit of ways to go. Okay, so we'll do this into the Goblin Room, into the final room. 5,000 gems in event chest, no Ketris. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier too. But I would not advise opening event keys to try to get Ketris. It could potentially take 1,000 event keys, which is the equivalent of, what, 14,000 gems or something? Somewhere around there. Yeah, 14,000 gems. So, yeah, the chance of you actually getting it is very, very unlikely by that method. If you still need to max out the legends, it's okay. But everything beyond maxing out the legends is never worth going any further in event keys. It's pretty much how event keys always are. Because everything beyond that point, you're just wasting a bunch of gems just for a chance at a mythic, and the rest of your drops are just useless. You're better off just throwing gem keys when it's not an event, or you know, or just basically any time when there's not one mythic in the drop table. You might not specifically get what you need, but it might be something towards completion purposes. The best chance of ever getting any specific mythic is always just waiting for Soulforge. What they will do when every kingdom has 1 mythic, they will start giving 2 mythics. They already mentioned they're going to be giving multiple mythics to various kingdoms. Karkaroff's probably going to be one of the very first kingdoms most likely to get a second mythic. Main reason being is Zugoth is the other mythic of the kingdom, so they want to make sure that players do not require a Zugoth in order to get 10 plus stars. It'll still be required to have 1 star level always extra. It will require owning a Zugoth, but to get to 10 star plus, they will be adding another mythic so that people don't have to own Zugoth for it. Of course, you'd still gain more of a benefit if you did, but it wouldn't be required to reach 10 star plus Karkaroff. Or at least, I don't know when they're going to get around to that, but that is one of the things that they intended for it. Hey, Techni, welcome. So why does this team seem so strong all of a sudden? I know it's not really doing much yet. I guess this stat line kind of looks a little big. I'll just go throw that down. Go for another Gorgulfa, go from there. Go for our drain, get a few explosions. All good. Hello, Caprice. Welcome. Oh, I missed another question. Yes, Ketris is in the event key drop table right now. It's a very small chance, but he is technically in one. It's about a 1 in 1,000 chance or so. But he is technically in the event key drop table. He's also in the raid drop table too. All the drops you get from there have, I believe, the same chance, about a 1 in 1,000. It might be a little bit lower, I'm not sure. But we have gotten mythics off it before. Several times, actually. Also, thank you for the subscribe, Hey and Aaron. Much appreciated. As well as Daniel. Cynical... Best... Fairish Ra, Valkyrie, Warlock. You could run it that way. Normally, if you're running a Fairish Ra and a Warlock team, you run the Warlocks in front of the Fairish Ra, though. The main reason why you run the Warlocks in front of the Fairish Ra is because Fairish Ra requires so much mana. And for the amount of mana that Fairish Ra takes when you're using a Valkyrie like that, you can fill both the Warlocks. And as long as your Warlocks are enough damage to one-shot, it's actually quicker to run Warlock, Valkyrie, Fairish Ra than it is to run Fairish Ra in front of the Warlocks. Yeah, inversing the team would be slightly more gems, slightly more souls per hour. Okay, what else we need? Move that over, grab an Infernus, go from there. And then we can Infernus into whatever else we need to do as follow-up. Go and grab another Gorgulfa. Get another Infernus down. And just kill it with Skull. You have 11 missing mythics. Champion of Anu, Death, Fallen, Valdis, Gargantar, Ketris, Queen Aurora, Possessed King, Wild Queen, Undyne. Which one to craft? Ketris. I'd probably go Ketris, then... actually, that's a hard choice after Ketris. But I would definitely say Ketris is the next one to craft. Though I don't know necessarily which one you'd go for after. Probably Queen Aurora or Wild Queen. Wild Queen for the Kingdom upgrade purposes, and Queen Aurora because it's actually good for a lot of stuff. But yeah, definitely Ketris as the next one, hands down. Especially since the event right now uses it too. But then again, I guess Ketris currently isn't craftable. But yeah, Ketris is definitely the next one. Since it's now possible to reach 10 plus stars on it, which is a whole attack value. Plus it's actually a good troop. I feel like Delves is the biggest, not Delves, Tower of Doom, I feel like is the biggest location where he gets used these days. Though he's also okay in PvP. And you can probably get away with him on some Guild War days too. Though given that you probably already have all the other mythics, you probably have plenty of other stuff to run. No problem. If anyone else has any other questions, just let me know. In what chest can you get Egg Thief? Glory Gem, Guild Chest if it's upgraded high enough, and that's it. Gem Keys would give you the best rate, though Glory Keys would still be perfectly fine. And Guild Keys, as long as they are upgraded to have a ultra rare in their drop, you'd want to go for them. Though you'd want to make sure that you have it at least 20,000 or 40,000 total seals for your guild, so you'll probably want to do that later in the week. Because using them when it's lower than that, you're just going to be wasting your seals for the most part. Or at least you're not going to be getting as good as value as you possibly could. But yeah, basically just Glory and Gem Keys mainly. And you should get her within a very small amount too. Like it shouldn't take more than a few hundred Gem Keys or about 1,000 Glory Keys. So I guess that could be considered a lot of keys. But, I don't know, after a little time, especially after you get into a decent guild, that doesn't take too long to get that many keys. But now that I think about it, that actually is a pretty decent number of keys that you would need. Though you could get it in way less than that. It's completely random, so you never know. Could take 10, could take 1,000. The value of various keys, if you need to know the value for various keys, the answer is gem keys always. Like 90% of the time, it is gem keys. The only exception to that is like 8% of the time, it could be worth doing event keys if the current legend in the drop table you just desperately want. And in late game, possibly even for the mythic, though only if you haven't upgraded the legends yet from the kingdom. And other than that, that other 2% is VIP keys, if you happen to have them unlocked. They are technically, if you were to be spending gems on keys, VIP keys do have the best rate of getting a mythic out of them, if you're specifically using gems. So in that one instance, they would be better than gem keys. But overall, if you're looking for just value out of your gems, just throwing 50 bulks of gem keys is the way to go. How many treasure rooms are here? For a second, I thought it was a triple treasure room. We have gotten triple treasure room once, though I think we've only ever gotten it once. Actually surprised we haven't seen it more times than that. But anyways, what am I checking this so avidly for? I should probably stop even bothering to check them. It doesn't even matter that much when we're not doing the event. It's going to come out to almost the same reward regardless of how optimally we do the room order. As long as we save the treasure rooms for last, it doesn't really matter what order we do for the most part. It'll affect it some, but very, very minimally, to the point where actually checking would just be wasting time. What should you name your pet? That's something I haven't been doing lately. I haven't been naming most of the pets. I should probably start doing that again. We probably have a third of our pets not named because I kind of stopped naming them after a while. It's kind of cool that you can name them, but it gets a little bit annoying having to think of a name for literally every new pet they ever add. And again, they don't add pets too often. It feels like we've only been getting about one a month. And most of them have been cosmetic pets lately too, which is really annoying. Can't even remember the last time we actually got a pet that was a stat-based. And whatever it was, I think it was useless too, like Urskea or something. Something that would almost never be utilized. There's still a lot of really good pet types out there that's not in here. Like Daemons aren't in yet, Giants aren't in. Several others that I can't think of off the top of my head. But there's still several really good types that don't have pets yet. That would get a pretty substantial boost if they were. It's not gigantic, but hey, it's 2 times more stats than they would. If they were giving 10 armor before, then they'll give 30. Yeah, whenever you're buying anything key related with gems, you should always be doing 50 bulks. The only slight exception to that is possibly doing 10 bulks of VIP keys for 2 reasons. One is a lot of people generally can't spend 50. And the other reason is if you're specifically doing it to hunt for a mythic, well, it would cost you slightly more to do it 10 at a time instead of 50 at a time. You're generally going to overshoot it if you keep hitting 50 at a time. And some people just like doing 10 at a time. I personally do 50s whenever I do it, but haven't needed to for multiple months now. I can't even remember the last time we threw down VIP keys. I think it's been 6 months, 7 months. It's been a long time. Other than the free ones that we got from that one thing a little while back from the 3-year anniversary or whatever it was. But other than that, yeah, I haven't really threw any VIP keys now that we actually paid for. Or, you know, paid for as in gems. Not actually paid for them. I would never actually buy them. There is a pack, I believe, for it. You could buy, I think, like 2 for like $5 or something. It's not really that worth it, though. They're basically just like multiple gem keys. A VIP key is essentially just 5 gem keys, or 10 gem keys, depending on how you look at it. It has the worth of 5 gem keys, but the drop table of almost 10 gem keys. It depends how you look at it. It has the mythic and legendary drop rate of 10 gem keys, but it has overall less loot. You'd be getting higher rarity loot, but it's less loot overall. Way less compared to gem keys. It's about, you get about 3 times as many drops if you do gem keys compared to VIP keys of the exact same gem value. Though, even though you're getting way less drops off of VIP keys, they are way higher rarity. By about double. Okay, what order are we doing here? We have 2 treasure rooms, so let's go do this little area. And then we basically just cut over the other loop. Yeah, I'll just finish out this delve and probably end it from there. So if you guys still have any other questions, just let me know and I'll make sure to go over it. Also, I believe Salty's streaming tonight as well, so make sure to catch her stream if you are. Also, other than that, on Twitch, Awesome Games Done Quick is still going too, that one charity stream thing. So make sure to check that out while you're on Twitch if you're going to be watching Salty tonight. That'll be going on, I believe, for another 5 days. I've been catching some of it. Caught some of the Castlevania part of it earlier today. What do we need here? We'll throw the hit down. Get a Grugolfa going. What do we need? I guess we just take a red surge. Gonna kill it with Infernus with extreme overkill. Okay, so we got that, and then that. Oh, no. We actually do it, the middle one first and then do the other one. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Never mind. Yeah, let's do the outer and then air. It won't make much of a difference. The amount of time to figure out exactly which one is better is not going to be worth the amount of resources we're going to get from it. That is for sure. Alright, we'll take the red, grab our Infernus. That'll be enough for Grugolfa. We then throw the Grugolfa. And yeah, then we just throw it. No! What are you... Oh, no! He actually did it. I think that is the first time we've actually seen that. It's something I was fearful of many, many times in the past. That never happened. But he actually finally got it. 5% chance to devour off of skulls. And he just got it. Watch, he's going to get it again. Oh, he just hit all of his teams. That's funny. They still have that glitch. That glitch has been around since like day 1. Can't believe it's actually still around. It's they've cleared out most of the things that cause it, but it can still happen. Where it's mainly visual most of the time, though sometimes it can actually do extra damage to the enemy. But it basically makes the enemy hit all of their allies once. And I believe you can burn them and do other stats effects if they have an on-skull effect. His Devour would not trigger for that, though. But gosh, I think I might just lost this delve to him. That's insane. But it was bound to happen eventually. This is what happens when you don't run immune to Devour. I did mention that many times, that if anything is going to kill this team, it's going to be Devour or Deathmark randomly clipping us. We should be fine. We've got through this before with this exact lineup left. Not the first time Grugolfa died on this. Problem is if we lose everything else. Like once we lose Mercy, we're in trouble. Okay, good, we get a heal right off the start. Unfortunately, that heal doesn't go to her. Okay, we'll just take the red over. Get Infernus down. Grab a brown there, get a Grugolfa. Get a Infernus. Go for another Mercy. Go grab that over. What else do I want here? I guess we'll just go for the hit. And then just explode everything. And then just Infernus kill him. They should make a pet that gives a slightly better chance of getting gnomes in battle. That would be kind of cool. They did say that they might do special pets in the future. Like, ones that give even better effects than normal that might be harder to obtain by some means. Like things like a pet that increases burning or bleed or poison or what you mentioned and other stuff like that. Basically just other additional effects that are more potent than what a normal gnome is. Or a normal pet, I mean. Kind of like mythic pets in a way. Or, you know, like a higher rarity version of pets. Because every pet is essentially the exact same rarity currently. Okay, I'm gonna waste my oh no I won't, because he's just gonna redo his thing. I'll go for that, get herself a new board. Then we'll go for Mercy. Okay, so we'll go for Mercy for the simple purpose of making sure she does not stay death marked. And literally for only that reason and no other reason whatsoever. I guess we also got a heal out of it. But we'll go for our Gorgolfa there. Go for Mercy if we need it. Second she gets hit. If she gets hit, which she doesn't. What can I take for full mana there? It doesn't look like I have a single option. We'll just take that and move whatever. We'll take a Skull. That'll kill him out. That'll give us the last bit of our mana. We can then just throw this into a bunch of damage. And then we could go and just simply throw a Skull at him in order to kill him. So we'll get a Gorgolfa there. See if we can get a Mercy rolling or anything else on top of that. And let's see. We'll go take that over. Grab a... Yeah, we'll go for red. Why not? We'll take a red as well. Let's grab her for red again. She'll hit us, so not. And let's kill it up. Will remove someday 50 gem from class change? Yes. That should be coming next patch if I'm not mistaken. It should be coming next patch. Supposedly. That's something that's been supposed to come for like a year now, eventually. But supposedly it is actually coming next patch. And if it is, that's, yeah, really nice. It would be kind of funny if they do remove it then. Because I don't know why, but they make January the time when they tend to, like, get rid of really arbitrary costs in the game. Probably the most noteworthy one that they ever did is, I believe, the second year of the game. They ended up removing the gold cost to play every battle. Actually, it might have been the first year. I forget if it was first year or second year. But they ended up removing the gold cost to... Whoa! We just lost. What? No! Well, it was also a matter of time before we hit a 1 and 6 on the correct target. We just lost our delve. But anyways... the first year of, or whatever it was, like one of the Januaries, they ended up removing the gold cost. At one point, every single battle you ever did used to cost gold. And some people used to call that like an energy system and stuff. So, even though it was like ridiculously cheap. So they eventually just removed the gold cost from literally everything. And basically just did it that way. At one point, I believe even PvP had it slightly. Like before it was every battle, then was just PvP and arena. And now it's just arena, which doesn't really matter. It's only 1,000 gold. It's basically 0. But anyways, that's the first delve we've lost at 110. And we lost it to, of all things, 2 Devourers. They devour off a 5% chance and a devour out of 1 and 6, whatever 1 and 6 comes out to. But, yeah, that's pretty pitiful. That's a pretty pitiful way to go, unfortunately. Of all the ways to end. Yeah, does anyone else have any other questions or anything to go over? I'll do those other 2 streams off stream, or those battles. But, oh yeah, also let me go get the link for Salty's stream if any of you want to go head over there as well. Well, first things first, there's the link for the redeem code. Double check if it's still usable. It might still be. But other than that, yeah, let me go get the link for Salty's stream. I believe she's starting in 20 minutes or so. I'm not sure what she's going over tonight, but she'll be doing something. I'll probably be spoiling something, like maybe we'll have more information on next patch. Who knows? But there's the link to that if you guys want to catch it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Hope you all have a wonderful... Also, hello, Kevin. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to mention? Yeah, the only other thing really happening this week is this Friday when we're getting to the hero class. So I'll be grinding that out. I'm probably going to try leveling it to 70. I'm not sure if I'm going to go all in on it to try to get it that far. But I don't know. I think this time around I might. Just to try to... because it's actually not going to be a horrible hero class. Having a stun alternative that isn't Corvash that we can use any weapon with could potentially be pretty decent. Anyways, guys, good night. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see y'all later. Goodbye, everyone. Maximuse.